it's always going to be happening. Okay, so YouTube's on. For those of you who want to go on YouTube, we're going to do another, an orc is what we call Russian soldiers. And Russians now too, but mostly Russian soldiers. Okay, so for those of you who want to go on YouTube, YouTube's on. You can see a lot going on there. Let me figure out how will you guys be able to see my screen. Oh my gosh, hi Sasha. Okay. I think this works, right? I want to be able to read your comments in the meanwhile, though. That's the problem. Okay, I know what to do. I think I figured it out. 1 second. Aha, haha, I got it. It's this way. What sounds terrible? Oh, mic cover. Okay, well, sounds fixed. Cool, 1 sec. I just want to be able to see what is happening there, but I also want to make sure that I don't, oh, okay, yeah. Well, there's gotta be a better way. 1 second. Yeah, it is. It always is, or at least often is. How was it? I know what I was doing today. Okay, 1 sec. I know what I was doing. All right, this is gonna be better. You know, there's like a whole preparation process. I get it. 1 sec. 1 sec. Okay. Do you hear me? Do you hear me well? Is everything working out? Everything good? Okay. Okay, cool. Tape Vasil's mouth shut and give him high-tech solutions. Yes, very high-tech. Okay, still good? Everyone still hears everything? Everything's fine? We all good? Perfect. Okay. Okay, let me just check one more time if the camera isn't visible. A little visible? A little visible. Okay. Well, that's perfect. 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 Alrighty. As a child? Hello.
Hello.
Do you speak English?
Very bad.
But do you understand English?
Do you speak Russian?
No.
I learned to you speak Russian. I learned to you speak Russian.
I don't speak Russian.
I teach you.
Sure.
Do you Russian words?
What time is it in Russia right now? Like, what time?
5 a.m.
5 a.m.
Yes.
Why are you not sleeping?
I'm drinking beer.
Gotcha. Nice. Oh no. Okay, United States.
Bleh.
Drunk o'clock. Yeah, very drunk o'clock. Hi. What is even going on there? That's a child. Hi.
Hey,
Do you speak English?
yeah.
Cool. Where are you from?
Practicing. I'm from Prague.
From where?
Prague, Czech Republic.
Prague, Czech Republic. Why does your location say Russia?
Because we're from Russia but live in Czech Republic.
Oh, gotcha. How long have you been living in Czech Republic?
1 year.
1 year.
Yes, I'm here.
Why did you move?
Because Russia is a crazy country.
Oh,
Because I want to have like better degree.
a better
No.
degree.
Yeah, because we hate Putin.
You do.
No, because Putin kurva.
Well, isn't the language of curses an international language, right? What do you, so since you mentioned it, what do you think about the current situation between Russia and Ukraine?
I think that Ukraine is right.
You think Ukraine's right?
Yeah, of course.
What-
It's pretty fun opinion.
What do you think like started, like as in, because as I live in New York, like disclaimer, I live in New York, I live in America. I'm not an ignorant American, but like, at least I'm trying not to be, but like I'm trying to figure out like what's going on there, and it feels like there's so many layers to it.
Actually, this you don't have an accent, by the way. You don't have an accent, by the way.
In what?
Where are you from? From New York.
From New York.
I missed that part.
Huh?
I missed that part.
Yeah, I'm from New York.
Okay.
But yeah, so what do you have any like what's up there?
It's nothing. Current situation is actually good because for Russians it's getting easier to live in Europe because Europe dropped quite a bit.
Wait, it's easier for Russians to live in Europe now?
Yeah, because of current situation.
Oh, because like humanitarian visas or something like that?
No, because euro costs less.
Oh, because
More-
euro
more
costs
stuff.
less. Gotcha. So are your parents then in Russia or?
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, so you literally moved to study.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think this whole
Well,
thing?
we want to live here. Always.
Yeah. How do you think this whole thing is gonna end?
Oh. I think at the end of 2023. I don't know.
What do you think?
I haven't thought about that. That deep.
Yeah.
I thought that it might be ended the next year, or I don't know. It's hard question. So hard question because Putin is unpredictable.
Do you think if Ukraine wins this war, Putin's gonna like people in Russia are gonna
Ukraine already win this war
Okay. Well,
because Russia just started this war. Yeah.
yeah.
Probably information war.
I mean, Ukraine has like a huge advantage in like
Mhm.
artillery now, and also in military training, as it seems. But what do you think? Like, let's say what I basically meant by it,
my
like
friend has a more stronger opinion. So,
you do. It seems like you do. Oh, your brothers. Gotcha.
No.
Oh,
my
I thought he said my brother. What do you like? Do you think what I meant by it was like, so, okay, when Ukraine wins, like officially, right? What do you think is going to happen in Russia? Like, Are people gonna
Oh.
revolt? Like, what's gonna happen? Because like, I know that Putin's like
It will
hiding.
be like in Germany at 1945, I think. It will
I
like
don't
this.
think so. I just think that nothing would happen because for the people, nothing would happen. Mostly, and it's always like that.
Yeah. But people think that Russia, I don't know how to say it. Типа Россия все делает правильно. То есть люди в России считают, что Россия все делает правильно.
People in Russia think that
Our government do right things.
No, yeah,
Probably all people.
like most people.
And it's crazy.
Do your parents think that like Russian government? No, because like I don't know. I mean, like I don't know that many. Like most Russians that I do know here, they're generationally Russian, right? So it's like I mean they're like Russian, but not really, right? So it's like hard to tell. But I do see on the news that like there are people literally like younger people seem to be more inclined to think that this is like absurd. And older generations seem to think that this is really like this is like good. Go Russia.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
That's true. Yeah.
Did life in Did life in Russia change a lot after the sanctions started and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Really? Like what happened?
Yeah, prices got up.
Prices went up?
Yeah.
And like
I don't know how to understand this. It's just we change in opinion or something. I don't know. We just understand that your country is fucking crazy because this country started war with neighbor.
why do you think Russia did that?
That's not Russia. That's Putin.
I guess it's a lot of factors.
But if you but if you say wait, can I rewind back for 1 second? So you said that most people in Russia do support what the government is doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then it's not just Putin? Is it then?
Yeah, it's hard. People support it, but yeah, propaganda.
Why do you think it happened? Like why?
I don't support war, but I think that Russia really needed that war because all the countries around the globe haven't thought that Russia is powerful enough to do some things, and now Russia showed that this. Yeah.
I don't agree with his opinion.
What's your opinion?
I don't know. I just think that Putin has the right opinion about war.
I don't think so.
Ну, почти так. Almost. What do you think about Russians at all?
I don't know. I literally do not know anything about Russians. Like
Anything?
the only thing I know about Russians is like, I don't know, like some things that I know from Russia. Pierogies are nice. Borscht is cool.
You just said orgies?
You wish. Pierogies.
Do you know somebody what's for Russians? Like suka, блядь.
No, I don't speak Russian.
Just so cute when Americans try to correct tell this word.
I have literally no affinity for languages, so I'm not even gonna attempt that. But but yeah, what were you? You were gonna tell me your opinion until you were gonna try to teach me how to curse in Russian.
It's kind of boring. Yeah, everyone already
About it.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Guys, enjoy Czech Republic. Okay, I need a break for a second. Oh my gosh. First of all, okay, let's unpack that. So, I love that dude, the one on the right, seems to be a little more like there is a little more going on in his brain. There's like a little more going on in his brain. I love that he said most people in Russia support what the government is doing. And I was like, okay, so why did Russia do this? And he's like, it's not Russia, it's Putin. And when I said, well, can we rewind for a sec? Didn't you say that most people support it? So then it's not just Russia. And he was like, yeah, it's complicated. It's like, buddy, it ain't complicated. It's really simple. And I'm glad that, but it was like funny because he was sitting there and he was like after I said that and the other dude started talking, this one dude was sitting there like, huh. He was like, there was something going on there. There was a process. The process started for like a second. It might never come back. It might never work. Also, let me wait until there is a garbage truck near my window, so let's let it do its business, and then I'll continue talking to Russians. Light bulb moment. I know. Didn't it seem like it was a light bulb moment? Okay. What about now? Didn't it seem like it was a light bulb moment? Still covered? Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like that's let's have that. Oh my gosh, what is happening? That's not even a fire truck. That's like what is going on there? I mean, that's not even a garbage truck. Jeez, hi Juju. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna do this no matter the noises. Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Do you speak English
No.
at all?
No.
But you understand me?
Russian underground.
Gotcha. Okay. That's so strange. Hi.
Hi.
Are you Russian?
Yes.
Do you speak English?
A little.
A little bit. Where are you from in Russia?
What?
Where are you from in Russia?
Moscow.
Moscow. Oh, interesting.
Are you?
New York.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, super far away, right? How is
What?
I'm saying how is life in Russia these days?
Don't understand.
Okay, well, first of all, I can barely hear him. Second of all, why is he driving and doing Chatroulette? Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Do you speak English?
America, I'm Russia.
Yeah, I know. It says it right here.
I'm Russia. And no understand.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you. Hi. Okay. No. That looked incredibly scary. Hi.
Hi.
Are you Russian?
Yes, I'm from Russia.
Oh, cool. Do you speak English?
A little bit. I'm from Russian, but I'm living in Germany.
Oh, in Germany.
Yes.
Have you been living in Germany for a long time?
For 19 years.
19 years?
Yes.
Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Why did you move to Germany, if you don't mind me asking?
It's for work and for money.
Hmm?
Work and money.
Oh, work and money. Gotcha. Do you have family in Russia still?
Yes.
How are they?
Hmm.
I mean, because Russia and Ukraine are in war, right?
Это я сейчас не понял. Understand.
Well, how is your family? Because Russia and Ukraine are in a war, right? Like there is a war.
My family is in Russia,
Yeah.
and then the Ukraine war is самая большая обида. Я не знаю, как сказать это, потому что
Do you know how to say it in German?
ich kann natürlich auf Deutsch reden, klar.
Ich verstehe Deutsch ein bisschen.
Wir können auch uns gerne auf Deutsch unterhalten.
Aber ich verstehe Deutsch ein bisschen.
Okay, ein bisschen ist schon besser als gar nicht. Woher kennst du Deutsch?
Kennst du Deutsch? Ich habe Deutsch studiert auf Schule für 11 Jahre.
Oh, okay.
Aber meine Grammatik ist sehr schlecht. And it's been a while.
Was denkst du von der jetzigen Situation gerade zwischen Russland und Ukraine?
So I'll answer in English, but because I don't think I can do it in German, but I don't know. That's the thing. There is a lot going on in the media, and it's really hard to tell, pardon my French, what the fuck is happening in that part of the world. So if you have any insight, that'd be helpful.
Es werden viele Lügen erzählt.
Viele
Lügen. And Ukraine and Russians is saying not real information. It's the größte Lüge überhaupt.
Oh, I see. So like a lot of propaganda, you're saying, basically.
Yes.
Do you think it's propaganda on both sides? Or
From Russia and from Ukraine.
So
Also zwei Seiten.
gotcha. What do you think? Like there is a lot of propaganda, right? There's just like, for me personally, it's like there is a lot, right? I don't know enough about neither country to I don't know enough about either country to sort of like know what's true and what's not true on which side, but like what is like, can you give me a brief summary of like why it happened, or like
Ich hab gerade nicht alles verstanden.
you didn't understand everything? Yeah.
Aber
Mm-hmm.
Dennoch, wenn was ist, Россия is my motherland.
Mm-hmm.
And Propaganda с России, с Украины, das ist einfach eine Lüge. Lüge ist Lüge, ja, das sagt man nochmal.
Lies.
Ich weiß nicht, wie ich das erklären soll.
Sorry? You were breaking up.
Ich weiß nicht, wie ich das erklären soll.
Sorry?
Oh, my English is so bad.
It's okay.
Спасибо. И вас не подведу.
It's okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So first of all, yes, I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying in German. I don't want to speak German to him because I know that only like 3% of people on here are going to understand it. Also, I want to try, and every time somebody speaks a different language, if they're Russian, I'll try and pretend like I barely speak it, because then they usually start expressing their actual opinions to whoever it is next to them in that language, and I will understand it, and they won't know that I understand it. So, it's a strategy. But the bear, I don't know, probably the Russian bear. Oh my gosh, what is that in front of my window? Please leave my street, gosh. So loud. But because I realized that a lot of these Russians, like, they literally talk, like they will try to say, like, they'll be saying something and then they will like start saying it in Russian, like this guy, like he was literally half speaking Russian. But so yeah, this dude, didn't he have like a freaking eagle tattoo? Yeah, mic covered. Yes, got it. Yeah, it's a phenomenon, you know, like I've never, like my mom doesn't fit, if she doesn't know how to say something in English, she just like keeps thinking about how to say it in English. She doesn't just like randomly start talking to foreigners in Russian as if like they will understand it. And I'm just like, why do these people do this consistently? Oh my gosh, so he has a Russian tattoo and he has a Russian bear and he's like, Russia's my motherland. Russia's my motherland. My motherland. Anyways, that's all I understood. That was enough though. Anyways. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Do you speak English?
Yeah,
Yeah, you do? Oh, it's cool. Where are you from?
I'm from Belarus, you know.
Oh, you're from Belarus. Yes, I do know. Why are you wearing a mask?
Because
Uh-huh. No, I wanted to. Why did it? Hi.
oh no.
Oh no. Hello.
Yes.
Do you speak English?
No.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you. Hello. Oh my gosh. Children. Hi.
Hi.
Do you speak English?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. That's good.
Yeah, I think so too.
Where are you?
But where you from?
New York.
New York?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm from Russia.
Where in Russia?
I'm from Moscow.
Moscow. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How was life in Moscow?
Well, it's hot.
It's
2 or 3 days, it's too hot.
too hot.
Yeah, we had a hot something from here. My English not very good, but it's hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I can say.
What time is it in Moscow right now?
It's 5:36 o'clock.
Why are you not sleeping?
5:36 in the morning.
That's so early.
Yes.
Why are you awake?
Because I don't know, I'm just bored. I'm with my friend. My friend just sitting here, and
Hello, friend.
he don't understand anything in English, but just he's sitting here and I don't know, just police me.
Gotcha. Interesting. Well, it used to be very hot in New York too, but then the weather changed a couple of days ago, and now it's breathable.
Yeah. Um. Uh, 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 I'm sorry, but my English is not very good, and I have some answers for you. For you, it's okay.
Answers for me?
Yeah, maybe if it's okay.
Questions, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Okay. You are. I mean, not foreign, but you're in New York. You were born in New York.
Yeah.
Okay. Any languages you speak? Do you speak some languages except the English?
No, just English.
Just English. Well, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, what you doing? You have a 9 or 10 o'clock.
10:37 p.m.
Yeah. So, what you doing right here and right now?
Well, I was actually going on here to it and changing my location between Russia and Ukraine because
Wow.
I am a poli-sci major in college, and I'm trying to figure out what's happening in Eastern Europe.
I can ask some questions about what happened in Russian. And,
Yeah, can you tell me what's going on from your perspective?
We don't have something. I don't know. We're just living our lives
Mhm.
like we living it before.
Okay.
Maybe in Ukraine. I have a friends in Ukraine.
Mhm.
That knowing about this situation, but they just sitting at their homes and they play games with us. They chatting with us and
Mhm.
something like that. It's okay. We were friends and it's okay. But I know people they're not accepting this situation and they think it's like Russian people is the
Mhm.
bad guys and something like that. We are the bad guys and something like that. I don't know. I don't know how to. Um, I don't know how to. I don't know how to speak in English, but I don't know how to accept these people because I don't think they understand the whole situation that they see.
What is the situation like politically speaking? What is going on? Like what? Like why do you think it's like? Why do you think they like the war is happening?
I'm thinking that war is that because it's NATO.
Yeah, NATO.
Is coming from Ukraine,
Mm-hmm.
and our president is he's fucking scared, and he's making this war. It means like if I don't make this war, then they make this war.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that our president is doing this war just because of he maybe don't have any decisions to
Mm-hmm.
do, and he do this. So, but I don't agree with this because I think it is not responsible and it's stupid. And I don't know this. A lot of just people they're dying, they're leaving their homes.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad situation, but, and I don't agree with our president about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm from Russia. And I don't agree with this, really.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. It's pretty scary, right?
Yes, it's pretty scary. I don't know
Do you
how to describe it, but it's so stupid. And someone should stop it, but I don't see anyone in the political side
Mhm.
who can do this.
Do you think?
Someone would.
Do you think so? Like, I mean, I don't know. Again, like, I don't know what informational space you have in Russia, but like in the U.S., right? Because we are providing so much weapons to Ukraine.
Yes, yes.
It looks like Ukraine is winning, and Ukraine is winning steadily, as in like Russia is losing a lot of resources. What do you think will happen in Russia if Ukraine wins? Like, do you think that people are going to revolt against the government? Do people in Russia think the same as you do, or do people in Russia think that like this is good?
I don't think that will happen
Mhm.
because our president is such a person that won't let it happen.
He's not going to let Ukraine win, is what you were trying to say.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. I think that Putin
Mhm.
won't let that happen.
But how do you think he can prevent it? Because from a perspective of someone who's looking at it from outside, right?
Yeah.
Looking at all of the analysis from like the Institute for the Study of War, from like British intelligence, right? It looks like Russia does not have military personnel, at least trained military personnel. Like Russia has a lot of men, but Russia doesn't have a lot of military because most of the military has been like killed in battlefield, right?
Okay.
Russia is running out of weapons, and Russia only has rockets. Meanwhile, Ukraine is getting more military and more artillery. What can Putin do to, like, what do you think his next steps would be?
Well, if he will think that Ukraine is winning, but now situation is not like this. But if he think that Ukraine wins,
Mhm.
I don't want to think about it. But I'm thinking about Putin that he will do the baddest thing he can do about rockets, ядерное оружие. I don't know how it in English. Guns, the rockets that he want to put in Ukraine or maybe US.
Nuclear weapons.
Yeah, nuclear weapons. Yes, he may do this because he don't accept the losing. Putin is not that guy, and I don't want to think about the situation when he loses because he's a crazy. He don't have exception about if someone winning. It's the baddest situation that we have can imagine.
But do you know that? So if Putin launches a nuclear rocket onto US or onto another country, the US is gonna launch a nuclear rocket back. So basically, the whole world will get destroyed. Yeah. So if Putin does that, he'll destroy the entirety of the planet. Do you think he would do that?
I think he can do because they have I don't know
the red button.
Not the red button. He can go to under stairs.
Bunker.
Yeah. He can go to bunker.
Yeah, but then
he don't give a fuck about our people.
No. Oh, I know he doesn't. He doesn't give a fuck about anybody. But that's not the point. But like the thing is that if he launches like a nuclear strike onto US or onto anywhere else, the US is gonna launch a nuke back, right? Yeah. Even if he goes into the bunker, that's gonna be him and the United States president surviving. So the only 20 people left in both countries are gonna be the government people. So it's there's not going to be anything left in the world. Do you think he would do that?
Well, I don't think he will do that, but no. I don't think he will do it. I think that he will just making some, I don't know,
I won't too afraid of my rockets. Forget about anything, and something like that. And he won't just any state, any country don't want to agree with him.
Mm-hmm.
So he just making a little game,
Mm-hmm.
and if someone don't play game, he will. It's like you saw. A few weeks ago, maybe 1 week ago, one situation in China, like
Taiwan and China.
you're from US.
Yeah. Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi.
Yes.
Yeah.
She comes to China, and China goes to. We'll going to kill you, and some no. They just saying something that we'll do some fucking war.
Gotcha.
But she comes there. She did her visit, go back, and nothing happened.
Gotcha.
Well, I think that something like that will happen if it means nuclear war.
Gotcha.
Something like that.
Okay. What do you think about Crimea?
What you asking?
Like, what do you?
I love Crimea.
No, what do you what do you think about the situation in Crimea?
Yeah. This is a good country. Country. I don't know. I just rested 2 years in Crimea.
You went on
I love it.
vacation, or you lived there?
Yes.
Okay.
I was on vacation 2 years last year and this year
Oh,
in Crimea.
Oh, this year you were in Crimea.
No, not this. Last year and last year.
Gotcha.
That will be fair.
Do you think Crimea should be Russian, or do you think Crimea should be Ukrainian?
I don't know. That not means to me nothing. It's not Donbass and anything. It's not a problem to have a visa and something like that, and for we to go to rest in this country, in this state. I don't know, but for me, it's not a thing that Crimea, this is Russia, Donbass is Russia. No, it's just territory. I don't give a shit which territory is. So I think that it's just, I don't know, just territory. I don't know. This is the. I don't know how to ask that, but I don't think that Crimea is Russia.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that Crimea is a good country. It's a beautiful side things. I don't know. It's cool to be there.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a chance to be there, I will go there. And I don't think that we need this. We need this. Crimea is a Russian. I don't think that's cool. It's just political jokes or just political, I don't know, things. Just, this is political shit. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. And then I take it, okay, so I guess last question. So what do you think about the whole Kremlin rhetoric of Ukrainian Nazis?
Who said that we have Nazis in Ukraine? I think, for me, it's the bullshit.
Okay.
For real. I don't think. I think that Ukraine situation is made in a few years. That Putin and here's his I don't know how Putin and everything everywhere everyone Putin and everyone they I don't know they just planning that situation to make that happen
Mm-hmm.
like it happened right now.
Mm-hmm.
He just planned that thinks. I just think I don't know how it is in English, but I think that he planned all these things.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you think that the Russian people can do anything to stop what the government is doing?
Mm, our people is too scared
Too scared.
to do something. Yeah. We're trying. We have, Navalny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to do something,
Mhm.
but he can't. He's
Mhm.
just imprisoned right now, and this is the situation that all people see, and our opposers, opposition, opposers. I don't know
Mhm.
how to speak.
Appointees.
Yes, we lose our forces
Mm-hmm.
when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And now we don't have someone or something to do something like Navalny did,
Mm-hmm.
because we're just too scared, and
Oh,
our
you
people,
mean
no one
opposition?
called-
Okay, but so I study politics, right? I study political science.
Okay,
And what I'm very curious about, and this is like I'm just very curious, right? So what's the
Okay.
population of Russia? 140 million?
I don't know.
One hu-
We
one-
can answer that, but
one-
no,
Like
I know.
about 140 million people. Do you think
Okay.
if about 50 million people came out on the Red Square and said enough is enough, do you think the government would be able to do something about it?
I would say yeah. If about the half of our people
Mm-hmm.
came to Red Square and said something like that, it will be something. But we have such a I don't know how to describe it, but I answer last question like our people scared.
Mm-hmm.
If we came with the half of our people in a Red Square and something like that, and just said, Putin, go fuck off, go to your pension, I don't know, go around the world, we don't need you, something like that. Maybe we have some influence, but we don't have such people.
So
It's so we have not many people that understand that the Putin's history is bad.
mhm.
Maybe say that.
So would you
Maybe.
say that most people in Russia are okay with what's happening or just simply don't care or
No. They're just not okay. They just
apathetic?
they just not having, but they would like to be silent. They just would live their lives not speaking anything, and they're okay.
So apathetic, yeah. So they it's like whatever,
Yes.
It-
Yes.
As long as it doesn't influence them, they don't care, right?
Not don't care, but they want to be influenced in this because they're thinking that I don't have. It's my opinion. It's don't care.
Mm-hmm.
So why I should do something? And
Gotcha.
they think, man, I don't care. I don't want to be in it. So I will just live in my life.
Gotcha.
So fuck this politics, and I will
Gotcha.
doing what I'm doing.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much for this conversation. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go, but thank you. Have a really good day.
Yeah, what's your name? Can they have something?
Juliet. Like
Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet, yeah.
Okay, Julie, do you want to know mine?
Yeah, what's your name?
Can you repeat it when I say it?
Well, it depends what it is.
Evgeny.
No.
Okay, just right. Evgeny.
Evgeny.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Cool.
good.
All right. Well, have a good day.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
Thanks for the conversation.
Yeah. Thank you too.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Okay. So here is a hot take. I loved it when this dude just got a beer out of the freaking, like, he was just like, he was a nonchalant Russian, really wanting to speak. He was like really, really inclined to talk. And then he literally pulled out a cute little morning beer that he's having at like 5:30 in the morning. I'm sorry, dude, why are you having a beer at 5:30 in the morning? 6 a.m. Why are you having a beer at 6 a.m.? Yeah, he literally pulled out a beer and he was just drinking it. It was like a little breakfast beer. Oh my gosh. Saturday, 5:30 in the morning, the dude is drinking beer. In Russia, it's 49. I'd say he hasn't slept yet. Yeah, I think so too. I think he hasn't slept yet. A little breakfast beer, yeah. He's out of... No, I mean, like, here's the thing. He did actually say a lot of stuff. Like, he was honest. As in, like, he was honest that, like, he's living his life. Russians are living their life. Like, Ukraine is... something's happening in Ukraine, and it's upsetting. But, Ukrainian people don't want to be friends with him, and he doesn't understand why. He was, like, saying, he was in the beginning of the... so he was a good guy, right? He was a nice dude, but here is something that I want you to pay attention to, right? In the beginning of this newscast, he said, I used to be friends with, one second, guys, sorry, I need to close my door. Oh, City. Also, I just realized why it's so loud. It's like, so loud. My window is open. But like, what I was saying is that, like, he said, the Ukrainian people don't want to be friends with me anymore, and they think it's Russian people's fault. And then he goes on and on and on and on about the fact that Russians just don't want to do anything. He was like, yeah, I mean, we were friends, we were playing games together, I had friends from Ukraine, and then, and then they didn't want to be friends with me anymore because they think that Russians are bad. Like, and then he went on and said that Russians just don't want to do anything. Like, like the same as him, he like, I asked him if 50 million, I asked him what the population of Russia was. And he goes like, I don't know. I said, oh, it was, so I said, do you think if 50 million people come out on the streets, Kremlin is going to be able to say anything to them? And he was like, well, no. I mean, if half the population came out, half the population is 75 million. So 50 million wouldn't be enough. But also, like, that's what he was saying. He was saying that, like, nobody is going to want to do that because no one thinks that they can and no one wants to, because people just want to live their lives, right? And that's the answer. When Russians say we can't do anything, they can't. It's just that there are not enough of them to do it. Yeah, I think 5 million would also be more than enough. Okay, I need to go grab my charger from the other room, and then I will do 2 more. Yeah, 1 million in front of the Kremlin would probably do it. Honestly, as long as it's more people than cops, it would do it. I'm gonna go grab my charger, and I'll do 2 more. 1 second. See ya. So. Hello.
Hi.
Do you speak English? A little bit. Okay. Where are you from?
Well,
Where in Russia?
Rostov on Don.
Oh, okay. Rostov on Don.
From-
Okay. Huh?
From you. From you.
Me? I'm from New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Как дела?
Huh?
Как дела?
I don't speak Russian, so I don't know.
Пока. Bye.
Бля, я его в тупик поставил. Вот ты видел просто это?
Hi.
Ты это видел? Hey, hello, hi. Oh my god, I thought you were Russian. My bad. What's good?
I'm good. How are you?
You said what?
Wait. Are you Russian?
Fuck nah. But I live in Moscow, just literally 2 miles away from the fucking Red Square.
Oh,
Where you
wow.
at?
New York.
New York?
Why do you live?
Russian?
No. Why do you live? Why do you live in Moscow?
I'm just traveling here. Like it's been like almost like 5 months since I got here. But I was born and raised in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, back in 2000.
Really?
Hell yeah.
How are things in Russia? How?
Not
Okay.
really.
Okay.
Not really good.
Wait. So you're an American in Russia, in a country
So
that.
you kind of turn into Minecraft. You
Okay.
hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Hi.
What do you say?
I'm saying you're an American in Russia.
No. I'm Greek.
Okay. Gotcha. So how is life in Russia with the invasion?
Invasion?
Yeah.
Talking about the invasion?
I'm saying how's life in Russia?
Oh my fucking God, I can't hear you. Kind of cutting out more. I want to talk to you. Hell, hello. No, don't skip me. Keep your fucking hands off the camera. Don't skip me, bro.
You can't hear me.
I can hear you, but just, my fucking goodness. My internet is fucked up, bro. I'm sorry. You hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Меня чё? Wait, блядь.
There you go.
My name is Joe.
Here, look there. Like, I guess for you it's over there. Look in the chat.
What?
Read the chat.
How is life in Russia with the war? It's not afflicted. We're not afflicted from it.
Gotcha.
It's only Ukraine. The war, the conflict's being broken out in Ukraine out there. Coming off like the 6th month or 7th month over there. Well, I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, gotcha. Do you have any thoughts on it?
I'm just trying to do my best to clear of it.
Steer clear of it. Gotcha. Interesting.
What are your thoughts on the situation that you're talking about? You like it?
The war?
Yeah, just the Nazifying and the militarizing the country, I guess.
No. I don't like it.
Listen to me. Let me try my best to explain that shit to you.
Mm-hmm.
This war that's being broken out in Ukraine is the fucking collusion between all the fucking Zionists all over the world. Look, the leaders like Putin, Zelensky, that was already decreed way before it started. You hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Just the fucking leaders just running their business. That's what I'm talking about. You know why not America and all these fucking the Western countries are not involved in that shit?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Because it's always predetermined way before that shit. You hear me?
What do you mean?
It's a fucking mendacious war. The mendacity behind that fucking shit, we have no idea what's going on out there. These motherfuckers just running my business. Oh, we're mortal people. We're just killing, we dying over there. Just because of them.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? They don't give a damn about us.
Yeah.
They're just running their business. Yeah.
Sure, but
So they're not fucking enemies. Zelensky or Putin, they're not fucking enemies, bro. They just they thing. You feel it?
well,
But we are. They just make them us enemies. Just immoral people. Just the fucking regular people out here. God damn, that shit was gonna overrule something.
Yeah, I'm
How old are you? How old are you?
28.
What the fuck? You're 28? God damn it, bro. You don't look that mature.
Thanks, I guess.
Hey, I got a quick question for you, alright? I got a quick question for you.
Sure.
If you were rating 1, 2, 10, what would you rate me? Be completely honest.
What?
If you were rating me 1, 2, 10, what would you rate me? Like in a bar walk scale, 10, what would you rate me?
I wouldn't.
What?
You're not an object. I wouldn't rate you. You're not an object. I said you're not an object. I wouldn't rate
Would you date me? Like, would you go out?
I'm married.
Huh?
I'm married.
You married? Let's get.
I'm married.
Yeah, nah. Would you get one? But yeah, do you have kids?
No.
Why not? How long you been married?
3 years. I don't want kids.
So you still ain't got no kids?
No kids.
What's up with that?
I don't want kids.
You gotta keep your husband out of the fucking house and let him run it in the mornings. So he's thinking so hard a little bit.
He said he's Greek, but he was born in Milwaukee. He also apparently thinks that Illuminati are to blame for what's happening, and that Putin and Zelensky are not enemies. He's Greek, but he was born in Milwaukee. Okay, well that's a fresh perspective. Also, that's a fresh perspective. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. This dude has been living there for 5 months or for 6 months, and he just, out of everywhere in the world, he decided to go to Russia after the war had started. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Do you speak English?
Yes.
What are you doing?
How can be you?
Are you Russian?
No.
What the?
Hello.
А вы на английском разговариваете?
Do you speak Russian? English? Sorry, I saw your country is Russia.
So, I speak English a bit.
A bit. Cool.
You are native speaker, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. It's good.
Where are you in Russia?
Yeah, I'm from Russia. I'm Russian. Just I speak English a bit. So.
That's cool. I'm from New York.
Oh, nice. What's her name? What's her name?
Juliet, like Romeo and Juliet.
Juliet.
Like Romeo and Juliet.
Okay, nice. Why do you sit here in this place?
Because I am changing my location between Ukraine and Russia, and I'm asking people to explain the conflict from their perspective to me, because I'm a political science major and I'm trying to figure out what's happening in Eastern Europe.
Oh, nice. Because I'm a student from historical university in Russia.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I found a lot of information about war between Ukraine and Russia. So it's a very interesting topic. What is your attention to this?
What do you mean?
Uh, who is right, Ukraine or Russia?
I mean, here's the thing. Like, I'm only now starting to like. I don't know yet because, well, I mean, okay. Here's the thing. I don't think it's right to bomb and annihilate a country for any reason. But historically, I don't know because I'm not there yet. So, if you have anything, like, if you have any ideas,
Oh, can I ask you one thing?
yeah,
Can you put your glasses on 1 second?
glasses.
Yeah, can you put glasses on 2 seconds?
Put glasses on.
Yeah, the glasses.
What about my glasses?
Maybe you're pretty beautiful. I don't know.
Like what does that have to do with anything that I'm talking about?
Oh, it's difficult to speak with the native speaker because my level of English is B2, upper English.
Okay.
So I don't know some kinds of words, grammar.
That's fine.
I'm some bad in grammar.
Gotcha. But you asked me what I thought or who I thought was right, so who do you think is right?
No, I asked you to get your glasses off to watch your face. Maybe you're pretty beautiful.
Okay, well, I mean, if I were beautiful, then I would still be beautiful with wearing glasses, but
Yeah, without the glasses. Yeah.
no, but that's not what we're talking about. What's your opinion?
Okay. I think Russia is aggressor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's absolutely evil
Mm-hmm.
in this world because of this war, because of Vladimir Putin,
Okay.
his president. I think Ukraine is right in this situation. Oh my God, it's really
Why do you think, if Russia is an aggressor, why do you think Russia attacked Ukraine?
because it's a fact. If you see the map of this war, you can see that Russian army is on the territory of Ukraine now.
Mm-hmm.
They occupied Ukraine. Oh my God, my knowledge of English is so interesting.
It's okay. So
You can speak in this way
why do you think they occupied Ukraine though?
because I see the map. Okay, I can say that I can. I don't know.
The word for
Really difficult English words to
Mhm.
say about.
That's okay. I mean, you can try to explain it the way you know, and I'll try to understand it.
It's difficult. So
Is it because of something in the area in which they're in?
maybe.
Because you said look at the map. So what's significant about the map?
Russian soldiers occupied Ukraine,
Mhm.
Ukraine territory location. Uh, okay, facts that all people around the world agree with the Ukraine position,
Yeah.
but not with Russia. You
Yeah.
can see all the sanctions from Europe
Yeah.
and European countries to Russia.
Yeah.
Means right? Yeah. All these facts.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess like I know what is happening, like what Europe is doing, and I know what America is doing. But like, why do you think Russia wants Ukraine?
Uh, it's difficult to say in English what it wants because I can speak only in Russian about this situation in a more appropriate way.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, English is difficult to me right now because I'm only upper intermediate student. I'm
Gotcha.
not advanced with proficiency.
What do you think about Crimea?
I mean,
Like the situation in Crimea?
Crimea, it's in Europe, yeah?
Crimea?
Crimea.
No, the island in Ukraine, like the island in the on the bottom of Ukraine.
Oh, okay. I think it's an interesting result of this war
Mm-hmm.
right now, because we have this war about 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
and we can see any changing in the situation.
No, but Crimea is the island that Russia took in 2014, and there is like debate on whether it's Ukrainian or Russian.
Okay, this situation in 2014,
Yeah.
I think Crimea is Ukrainian territory.
Mm-hmm.
Russia attacks this territory without any documents, without any really important sources to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
Okay. Can I ask you? Can I watch your face without glasses?
It's a weird thing. Like I wear glasses. You don't need to see my face without glasses.
Because I think you can be so beautiful without sunglasses.
That's a very screwed up thing to say, because if someone considers me good looking, then I'm good looking with glasses or without. It's not like, it's not self-exclusionary. It's a weird thing to say.
Okay, maybe it's so weird thing to say in America, because from Russia, Russian people are so free. They have a lot of freedom in this way. They can say all they want. Russian people can do all they want.
Russian
We haven't got
people-
any traditions.
Russian people can do everything they want? What do you mean?
We can say, "Oh, you're so harmful," or "You're so mad," "You're so cruel." But in America, American people can't say this. They have limits in their behavior to say these things.
Well, yeah, because some things are just inappropriate.
Maybe, yeah. In America, it's not so appropriate.
But then, wait, so speaking of Russian people being able to do everything, do you think that Russian people can stop this war?
I think now it's impossible because a lot of Russian people can think in other way. They can use all the government information.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of TV propaganda, TV government ways to found information. It's not true information. It's about lying. They lie.
But do you think most Russian people believe the Russian government propaganda?
Of course, yeah. I think about 80-90%.
80-90%, that's crazy. So if because see, here's the thing, like here's what I keep hearing in the United States when Russians are asked if they can do something about it, right? Because like technically, if like 100-something million people came out, or like even 10 or 15 or 20 million people came out to the Red Square, right, the government wouldn't be able to do anything about it because it's 20 million people. How can you stop 20 million people? And Russians here say, oh, we can't do it. So is it a can't do it, or is it not enough people who would want to do it?
I dare say maybe this is the most difficult question right now in my country. I would talk about the situation in the Russian language, but in English it's so difficult to. In English it's so difficult to understand it. I think.
Well, I mean, you can try, as in like, you don't have to use like sophisticated words. You can just say whatever,
Okay, but by the way, how many times you have to talk about this?
Huh?
How many times you have to speak with me right now?
How much time? Like 10 minutes?
About 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Russian culture can give you answers on all these questions.
Russian culture?
Yeah, Russian culture and okay, if you see, you can see that Russia is the most big country, the biggest country in the world.
Yeah.
That's why Russian people uh, exist on all of this territory. It's not about USA, it's not about Europe and European countries, where democracy is more useful and healthy. In our country, uh, this kind of political way is possible.
Sorry, there's just like something super loud outside of my window and I was trying to figure out what it was. Okay, so wait, Russian culture is the answer. Okay, so you said Russia is the biggest country in the world. Why do you think that is?
Because this is a geographical fact.
Hmm?
Russia is the biggest country in the world. It's geography.
No, yeah, but why do you think Russia is the biggest country in the world? Are you ethnically Russian? Or like let me put it this way. In Russia, there are multiple republics with multiple different people, with multiple different cultures that have nothing to do with Russia, right? Nothing to do with like the Russian traditional whatever it is, like little cartoons and stuff like that, right? There is nothing like similar to their like Russian traditions that are shown on TV. There are tons of different cultures, tons of different religions, tons of different things. None of them are allowed to speak their language, and none of them are allowed to perpetuate their cultures. So is it really Russia that's super big, or is it Russia who took over a lot of different territories from other people?
I can't answer this question. It's pretty hard.
Like, are you like purely Russian or?
I'm native Russian.
No, native Russian speaker, yeah, but as in like, are you culturally Russian? Are you just Russian?
I'm just Russian.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm so sad that you can't speak Russian because you're so interesting person to talk with.
Well, you know. All right. Well, thank you for this conversation. I'm gonna go.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Goodbye.
I was gonna do it, but I literally stopped. I was gonna do it. As, like literally when he said it's so sad that you can't speak Russian, I was about to be like, well, well, honey bunnies. But I feel like, see, here's the thing. I think that if I were to tell this man that I'm Ukrainian, and if I were to tell him the same thing that I just told him in English, because now he's so curious, you know, American girl. Oh my gosh, why is everything falling? American girl, you know, speak English and tells me these interesting things. He might think about it. Like that man was sitting there and I was like, why do you think Russia is so big? And he was like, what do you mean? It's a geographical fact. And I'm like, yeah, but do you understand that there are like hundreds of different cultures living in Russia, right? That have nothing to do with the traditional Russian culture. And he was like, huh. And I was like, do you think that maybe Russia took over a lot of independent countries and just made them Russia? Did you see? He was like thinking, maybe I should make this rubric about finding out what Russians think and then literally asking them. whether they have ever like asked themselves why Russia is so big and what Russia can do. Because like if I start speaking Russian at the end of that, the man is not gonna like think to himself like, oh, I'm actually like, you know, this girl was right. He's not gonna like start thinking, he's like, oh, she lied to me and pretended to be American, right? If I do that. But if I just leave it that way, then he's gonna, you know, he might be sitting there and thinking, also, what the fuck is up with all of these Russians wanting my number? Jesus freaking Christ. He's not a bad guy, no. I mean, like, they're just, you know, Russians are just very, like, they're just kind of, like, I don't understand how they survived so many years, so many decades as, like, a country, because none of them can, like, think for themselves. Yulia, I hear what you're saying, but have you considered that you're wearing glasses? Have you considered that maybe if you weren't wearing glasses, I would maybe be able to see your face? You might be beautiful, but I can't tell because you're wearing glasses. Honestly, I feel like I've never been so confused in my life. Oh my gosh, Kevin, honestly, like, why is your name Kevin? It's a little too fitting for the question of whether Ukrainians speak Ukrainian or Russian. If we do have our own language. We speak Ukrainese, Kevin. It's a very interesting language. It's called Ukrainese. You can look it up. It's its whole different group of languages. It's like, you know, Ukrainese. Kevin? Yeah, Russians are incredibly thirsty. That's what it is. But also for all of you who are Ukrainian and who are laughing at the whole Ukrainese situation, just so you know, I went out on a date in 2015, and the guy asked me on the date if I spoke Ukrainese after I said I was Ukrainian. Ukrainese. Well, at least in 2015, it was quite admirable that he knew that Ukraine speaks something that isn't Russian. So, you know, I was that was good enough for me at the time. I did end up dating the man for a while. It's the first American person who asked me if I spoke Ukrainese, not Russian. You know, that was good enough. I'm so intrigued. Well, see, but in 2015, amidst everybody else asking me if I speak Russian in Ukraine, this man was wondering if I speak Ukrainese. Irishese, yes. Oh, Ukrainese. Well, having beer for breakfast tomorrow after that. Yeah, but you gotta have a 5 a.m. breakfast beer. You can't just have like a beer for breakfast. You gotta have it at 5 a.m. Yeah, I fell in love with a man who knew that Ukrainians don't speak Russian, but thought they speak Ukrainese. I did ask him why he thought that it would be Ukrainese, not Ukrainian. His answer was like, I don't know. I mean, I've never heard anything of Ukraine before. And I was like, He ended up marrying a Russian girl recently. Ouchie. To be fair, like, I just find it so funny. I never really thought about it until the invasion. I was just like, oh, nice, you found the love of your life, you got married. And then I thought about it, and I was like, wow, so you married a Russian woman. I wonder what the Russian woman believes about the invasion. Yeah. I wonder. That is an interesting choice. They don't want to talk to you, I've noticed. They want to, like, we can be spies and find it. Could have made him happy. No, I would have never made him happy. Neither would he ever make me happy. Oh, guys, okay. I'm gonna go because it is late. And I need to do the dishes. I still need to walk my beast. That was, yeah. That was fascinating, I'd say. This was, like, not as interesting, though, as, like, the first day. I can still see you with glasses on. But, John, maybe if I take off my glasses, I'm very beautiful. Cine. Okay. I will shut down YouTube, and I'll show you Cine on TikTok. All right. Bye, guys.